I'm going to read you a bit of a letter that a friend sent me. My friend writes, I've virtually given up on YouTube. I find that for the last some odd years, I've been irrevocably embarrassed whenever anyone brings up my channel, and I'm not the biggest fan of that feeling. Also, not to mention, I feel a distinct sense of existential literally every single time I sit in front of a camera. Sometimes I'll smoke weed and watch YouTube at night, and I just find that I don't understand YouTubers and their overt sense of self-importance that I just really, really do not relate to anymore. So basically these days I only use YouTube mainly to watch Elliott Smith interviews or to keep up to date with political analysis. Is there anything left on YouTube worth watching? This video is taking me a week to make. What is worth watching on YouTube? The best way to answer, is there anything worth watching on YouTube, is maybe there's not for you. Maybe that whole vlogger thing is not your scene anymore. And a lot of times I feel very similar. I love the thing you said about YouTubers and their overt sense of self-importance, because you know, like, it's not wrong. Vlogging, doing this sort of thing, it's pretty self-indulgent at times, and I think it's also, you know, you kind of have to be comfortable with yourself, especially if you edit your videos, because you have to stare at your face and listen to your voice over and over again. When I started watching YouTube, that's what I felt about vloggers and this kind of video I'm making right now. I was like, why would anybody care about these strangers talking about random things? Like, I don't care. This is really, really not, like, I was watching web shows on YouTube, and these vloggers was like, this is weird, this is weird, this is weird. And I was kind of embarrassed. I didn't want people to know that I was watching these videos. I don't know why, but it just seemed so uncomfortable. But I kept watching them because there was something really interesting about people just sort of sharing their lives so candidly to, you know, the public. And definitely YouTube has changed in the sense that it's more commercialized and people are making money and people are, it's less candid, I feel. I mean, certainly YouTubers have their sort of like one take second channels sometimes, or they do go like off the cuff. It's still weird. I still think it's weird. I get embarrassed sometimes when people who aren't sort of in this world ask me about my YouTube channel. I can be pretty shy and awkward in public, and a lot of it's due to my anxiety issues. It's self-doubt and embarrassment that keeps me from doing more. Why am I doing this? Like, nobody cares. And also, because I'm not scripted, I'm saying like all the time and all the time because I'm from the valley and like, oh my gosh, California. And this is like the door. Anyways, the point is, I love and hate this little website. I have a lot of feelings about it. A lot of feelings about it. Is there anything left on YouTube worth watching? How would you answer that? What would you say? Because I think it definitely depends on what you deem worth watching. And of course, that's going to be different for every single person, but I'm very curious as to how you would answer or what you would recommend. Thanks for watching. Be sure to do all of those things that help my video not fall into the abyss and nobody sees it. Let me go now. Oh, that was loud. YouTube, meow.